Welcome, kings and queens. I know you lying. Nah, we're not doing this again. We ain't doing this again. Clearly, depression got us messed up. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Waisha, and welcome to my channel where I share videos on self healing, holistic health, and intentional living so that we could remember our divine nature and achieve inner peace. Today, we're going to talk about a topic that affects many of us, especially as the days grow shorter and the temperature drops. Yes, you guessed it, seasonal depression. In this video, I'll discuss what seasonal depression is, the common symptoms, and most importantly, how to stop depression before it starts. But before we dive in, if you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and click that notification bell so you won't miss out on any future content. All right, so let's dive in. So let's start by understanding what seasonal depression is, also known as seasonal affective disorder, or SAD, which is a very fitting acronym. It's a type of depression that deals with seasonal changes, usually during the fall and winter months. So, what causes it? It seems to be caused by a lack of sunlight. As the days grow shorter, we're getting less and less sunlight, which to me makes sense. A flower without the sun will surely wilt, and we are no different. So, our version of wilting, or I guess symptoms, would look like persistent feelings of sadness and hopelessness, a loss of interest in activities, increased fatigue, changes in appetite and weight, difficulty concentrating and making decisions, social withdrawal, and increased irritability. If any of these symptoms resonate with you, especially during the fall and winter months, let me know in the comments below. Because I don't know about y'all, but every October, depression be right around the corner, like, so I creep. Yeah. Hey, get out of here. Anyways, this brings us to the next point. How do we prevent or manage seasonal depression? The following tips are the ones that I've used personally, and it has helped me each year from sliding right back into that seasonal ruts. So, the first and the hardest tip, I must say, staying active. Now, this one is so much more easier said than done. When you get up and you look outside and you see it's freezing cold, snowing, the last thing on our mind is, "Ooh, I want to go to the gym." No, we want to find a comfortable sweater, snuggle up on the couch with some hot chocolate, and watch some Netflix. But I can't stress this enough. Like, overcoming that thought pattern really helped me get out of that rut. So, for me, in the colder months, staying active looked like me finding a YouTube yoga instructor and doing yoga in my living room. Or it was me turning on my favorite Afrobeat song and for 30 minutes straight just dancing, right? It doesn't have to be the extraneous lifting weights in the gym or running a million miles on a treadmill. It could be something as simple as you turning on your favorite song and dancing. I actually have a friend who's super inspiring, and she dances to help her mental health. Belly dancing, actually. I'll leave a link in my comments to her YouTube channel. Check her out when you can. But, anyways, it could be whatever you want it to be. As long as you get moving and keep your heart pumping, you'll be able to fight that feeling of fatigue, lack of motivation, and it will give you a boost of serotonin in your brain, make you feel happy. Now, the second tip is to maintain a healthy diet. And I'm sure you've heard this a million times, but I can't stress this enough. Like, it really makes a huge impact. Now, this one is also a challenge because it's that time of year where comfort food becomes our comfort zone. Remember the symptoms and change in appetite and weight? Yeah. If we are leaning more and more towards comfort foods around this time, we will gain weight, right? And it doesn't help for the depression symptoms as well. So during the season, it's really important to be balanced. It's okay to enjoy your favorite comfort food, your mac and cheeses, your pumpkin pie, sweet potato pies, one of my favorites, right? But it's important to still balance it out and include more fruits and veggies in your diet during this time to help stabilize your mood and reduce depression symptoms. Okay, number three is engaging in social connections. I'm an introvert. So, to my fellow introverts, this tip right here is probably the most important. It's easy for us to just fall back in our comfort zone and mind our business and isolate, but this could be detrimental to someone that experiences seasonal depression. So, the simple solution for that is to engage with close loved ones, whether it's friends, family. It doesn't even have to be in person. It could be over a phone call, video call, FaceTime, doesn't matter. Any kind of healthy human interaction is highly recommended. Just communicating with someone could really help boost your mood and prevent the symptoms of depression. All right, so number 4 is practicing daily mindfulness, taking time out for yourself to be aware of how you're feeling and the emotions that you're experiencing can really help prevent or manage any type of depression symptoms that you may be having. Some of the practices that helped me were daily meditations. And what I did in the beginning was I went on YouTube and I found 5-minute guided meditations and I just sat there and listened to them. And it was so relaxing, so peaceful. It took the stress out of me having to clear my mind or come up with my own meditation scripts. And it made it really easy. Another thing that really helped was breath work. And it doesn't have to be too complicated. You don't have to do any of the fancy ones. Although, if you want to try that, that will be perfectly fine as well. But for me, it was more important that I paid attention to my breath. So I just did a simple 4 count. Breathe in for 4 seconds, hold it for 4 seconds, breathe out for 4 seconds, hold again for 4 seconds. And I just did that simple cycle and just focused on my breath. And it was so calming and relaxing. I highly recommend that. But this last one is my favorite, and it's journaling. Journaling is like a great tool if you want to figure out those emotions you're feeling and putting them on a piece of paper. Some of the prompts that I used was, what emotions are prevalent today? Where in my body do I feel those emotions? If unpleasant, what would I like to feel there instead? Doing those journal prompts really helped because I was able to identify those emotions instead of letting them go unnoticed, which would eventually lead to a deeper spiral of depression, right? So I would highly recommend journaling. It's great for minimizing depression and creating awareness to help you prevent it later on. All right, so this last tip is for those of us who are having a little bit harder time doing these things on our own, and it is to seek professional help. Now, if it's an emergency, please call the hotline. I'm going to leave the number somewhere in this video. You could give them a call. I believe you could even text them as well and just, hey, say, hey, this is what I'm experiencing, and they will be able to help you right away. But if it's least urgent, you could seek professional help by finding a local therapist or using platforms like BetterHelp, in which you could find and match yourself with a therapist online. It's pretty cool. There's something so healing and fresh about having someone that's on the outside to speak to, someone that doesn't know about your situation or your background or who you used to be, right? Or the experiences that you have. Someone that has a completely different perspective to help you see when the darkness is taking over. In doing so, you're tackling your depression by engaging in social connections as well as raising your mindfulness as you're having these sessions with your therapist or any type of professional. So, there you have it. Those are practical tips to help you prevent or manage seasonal depression. Remember, you are not alone in this journey. Seeking support from friends, family, mental health professionals is a brave and essential step towards a happier and healthier you. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to this channel for more valuable content. Stay warm, stay positive, take care of yourself. Thanks for watching. Peace and love.